Hi everyone, my name is Matt. I'm the youth and family pastor at Cornerstone Church in Marshfield. I'm here today with your Cornerstone Connection, a daily devotional. Well, if you are aware, we are making our way through the Bible in 2 years, and we're restarting that 2-year Bible reading plan. So we want to invite you to be a part of that as we kick off the year 2025. And that also means we're kind of back at the beginning. So we're in the book of Genesis, and we're also in the book of Matthew. And today we're going to zoom in on the book of Genesis, and in particular, chapter 8. And before we get to Genesis chapter 8, I want to read for you the very last verse of chapter 7. It says, "And the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. So, in case you're new to the Bible or anything like that, what that means is that there was a worldwide flood that happened because God wanted to purge the earth of all the evil that had crept up after sin entered the world. And so he was wiping the slate clean. He had preserved this righteous man named Noah and his family by commissioning Noah to build an ark. And so they build this massive ark, and they go on this ark with Noah and his family and two of every living creature on the ark as well to preserve the animal life as well. So it's just an incredible story, and of course some people find it hard to even believe, but we choose to believe it because it's in God's word. It says the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. If we put that into the context of our monthly calendar, that's about 5 months. That's a long time. And then we get to Genesis chapter 8, and it says this: but God remembered Noah. But God remembered Noah and all the beasts and all the livestock that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind blow over the earth, and the waters subsided. The fountains of the deep and the windows of the heavens were closed. The rain from the heavens was restrained, and the waters receded from the earth continually. At the end of 150 days, the waters had abated, and in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, the ark came to rest in the mountains of Ararat. And the waters continued to abate until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. Verse 6, at the end of 40 days, Noah opened the window of the ark that he had made and sent forth a raven. It went to and fro until the waters were dried up from the earth. And then he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters had subsided from the face of the ground. But the dove found no place to set her foot, and she returned to him to the ark, for the waters were still on the face of the whole earth. So he put out his hand and took her and brought her into the ark with him. Verse 10. He waited another 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came back to him in the evening, and behold, in her mouth was a freshly plucked olive leaf. So Noah knew that the waters had subsided from the earth. Then he waited another 7 days and sent forth the dove. She did not return to him anymore. Verse 13, in the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, the waters were dried from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. Finally, I imagine Noah thought. Finally, right? I don't know if you caught it, but there's a couple times here in these 13 verses in which we're told that Noah waited. He waited. And he didn't just wait in this time of sending the dove out to find dry land and to get a sign that the waters had subsided from the earth, but he'd been waiting a long time just for this rain to stop. He had been waiting even before that a long time for this rain to come as he's building this ark, and everybody thinks he's a fool. Friends, I ask you as we begin 2025, what are you waiting for? I think in life, whether we know it or not, sometimes we know it very well, we're waiting for something. There's something that we're waiting for. Perhaps it's a change in career. Perhaps we're waiting for that prodigal child to come back. Perhaps it's that increase in our salary that we're desiring. Whatever it might be, what is it that you are waiting for? I'm so encouraged by Noah because we're not told that he got frustrated or angry. Maybe he did, but we're not told that he did. We are told that he did wait, and he waited patiently on the Lord for the Lord to provide what Noah was waiting for. And I don't know if you caught it, but in the very first verse of chapter 8, this is the hope that we have. It says, but God remembered Noah. And friends, I just want to encourage you today No matter what you find yourself waiting for, don't forget, because you are God's creation, because you bear the image of God, and perhaps you follow him and you are his child through Jesus Christ, don't forget that God remembers you. And he'll never forget you. Even on those days like when you feel like he has. God never forgets you. So no matter what you're waiting for, trust that he sees you, that he knows your heart, and he will provide what you need when you need it in his perfect timing. Have a great day, friends. We'll see you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.